Hello everybody, JVC1103 here, and welcome back to some more Valentino Rossi, the game. We're back for our Moto 3 Championship. We're going into round 13 of 18 with the Honda Team Asia for custom rider. And like I said, round 13. Time to go back to Italy. San Marino, that is. So yeah, we could kind of clinch this in a couple races. Just gotta be consistent and keep getting points for these next couple races, and we may clinch it early. And that'd be a good thing. As it loads up, the usual.
Greetings everybody from the World Circuit Marco Simoncelli in Misano, where the Moto 3 race is about to begin. The sky above the track has been cloudy for a few hours now, but having consulted the official forecast, the race director has decided to declare a dry race.
And that's a good thing. So alrighty, no more talking. Let's get to this. It's a little raining off and on outside, so yeah. It's been about 2 weeks. Work's been, yeah. Haven't had a lot of time to be making videos, so you see some sporadic days of no videos. Here's the answer. Work, for the most part. Alrighty.
Here in Misano, everything is ready to start. The riders are really focusing their concentration because making a strong start is key here to avoid.
Kinda wish he wasn't cut off, but we are racing. Don't touch the grass. Alrighty. Good. Good. Oh. Sorry, teammate. Don't want to be here in the braking zone. Like that. Let's go about 2 teammates here. So we get a little tougher in Moto 2 and MotoGP. I'm still on the fence, should I increase it to 50% when I get up to Moto 2. It comes to the distance of the race. Work may have been rough, but a little break may have been what I needed from this game. I've had some crash issues, but then again, this is a kind of another decent track for me. Just gotta be consistent here. We can at least this race and the next 2, we can at least get 7 to 10 more points than our rival in each race, we clinch and it's outright. So just getting on the podium would do what we need to do. So for the most part, but one good win, and that's gonna be all we're gonna need. Because the most points is a win, and that's 25 points. Now I don't think there's no bonus points for qualifying on pole. So, yeah. So at the time of recording it, this part, it's already September. Yeah. I am definitely way behind on making some videos. A lot of them, that is. But a game franchise that finally is going to, from the PlayStation Vita, that's finally getting a console port. Well, mostly. That being the, kind of the remakes of the Rebirth trilogy for Hyperdimension Neptunia. It wasn't supposed to come out this month, as I'm recording this, which was September, but it got moved back to the end of October. Ooh. So that's at least good. Got some time for before those 3 games come out, and I'm planning to buy all 3. I know Rebirth 1 is technically the PlayStation 5. Was it the PlayStation? Yeah, it's the PlayStation 5 port. It never came on the PS4. Oddly enough, it came out on the PS5 2 times. The Plus version, and then the reverse version. The version we're gonna get is the Plus version, so that's good. I know in the reverse version they added a fishing mini game. There were, like, if you played any RPGs that had a fishing mini game, you would get some extra stuff when you fish outside of getting the fishes. So that's essentially what that mini game was going to be about. So I'm not going to really complain too much on losing that. I was always a fan of the PS3 games. Outside the first one is, well, sometimes the first game in a series isn't the best. Well, sometimes. 2 was mature. I know Rebirth 2 of the remake, the Sisters game, yeah, that one, it got some needed changes. Like the conquest ending is a little different, but it's kind of same like it was in the original. Unlike the battle system, because I'm always a fan of the Victory / V2 RPG battle system. Like the new one that they have on PS4 isn't too bad, but the way it's implemented, it just doesn't work. Sisters vs. Sisters and Game Maker RPG, all good games. I'm currently playing through Game Maker now, but it just don't feel like how V2, the vanilla V2 and Victory was. I just find myself going back and just putting in vanilla V2 and just enjoying it. Even if it's for 30 minutes to 2 hours. That's some fun times. And you can just get lost in the game. But yeah, like I said, I got a lot of games. But buying PS4 games, it's kind of winding down. I'm really considering just any other game outside of only PS4s. If it's got a PS5 version, just save up for the PlayStation 5 and just buy the PlayStation 5 version, since, well, it's going to be a little bit more better. I already hope that, since I already got Giga Bash was one of those games that came with a PS5 version when you buy the PS4. That way I don't have to rebuy that game. I just hope I don't have to buy the DLC again. So let's see if I can get some more free time. I'm gonna be putting a lot more side content. This is gonna be the main championship until I can get the PS5 in NASCAR 25. I want that game. It's not because of iRacing, it's because of Monster Games. I really do feel bad what happened with them in motorsports games. And yeah, I did fall for the NASCAR Heat 5. I recently went back and played NASCAR Heat 4, and it's still amazing. At this time also, I am doing some World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. It just, with so little Milestone and Monster Games have, they actually have pulled out such amazing content. And y'all have seen a lot of Monster Jam Showdown. I still have the two THQ Nordic Monster Jam Steel Titans, and you guys have seen MX vs ATV Legends, and that's coming back too. I'm just at the moment haven't posted any gameplay yet of the new content that's come out for MX vs ATV Legends, because I've beaten a dead horse enough in this video. So yeah, adult life. Let's leave it at that. Because you gotta make money somehow. And I like making mine clean and sadly giving it back some to Uncle Sam. Doing good right now. Had a little bit of battle for these first 2/3 of the race. Stamina starting to show itself, and we're starting to pull away. Going back to NASCAR 25 for a second. I know, right? We're going to another racing game. And with my little NASCAR Heat 4 gameplay. I was playing Darlington 25% normal field wear. I usually keep it on ×3 in stage racing. I'd rather have stage racing than the playoff / chase. I really don't like that. It's getting to the point for motorsports should not have a playoffs. It's kind of stupid. But you know, they're trying to be kicking ball sport. Oh, you gotta have a playoffs, you gotta have a playoffs. Racing don't really need a playoffs. All the races and having stages within them, they're kind of doing that for you already. Knowing stage racing sometimes can be a pain. Sometimes. But the stage racing at least gives you some bonus points. Then now NASCAR adding a fast lap bonus point. So yeah, all they need to do now is make qualifying important and basically add bonus points for qualifying, and then there you go. But my point stands. The playoffs, it's always seen in adjustment. You just go back to the point system style of the whole season. Most of the time we would have had different champions outside of, you know, here's some penalties also within that as well, with and without the playoffs. Like I said, with stage racing and then certain races, does IndyCar still do double points for special races? I think if I remember correctly, the Indy 500 gives double points. But then again, it's the Indy 500. Yeah, it's one race, but that's going to be the longest race of the season. It's like the Coca-Cola 600. I understand it being an extra stage. So imagine that. Doing good in the Indy 500 for IndyCar, and then in NASCAR, that extra fourth stage in the 600, that could be the turning point in the season. And speaking of IndyCar, yes, I know, IndyCar's gonna finally get that game, and it's by iRacing. Seriously, another reason why I don't like motorsports games. NASCAR, IndyCar, British touring cars. Okay, the British touring cars kind of did most of their issues to themselves. But when it comes to video games, yeah, motorsport games kind of ruin a lot of companies. Just because WEC and Le Mans Ultimate kind of saved their butts, I'm still not going to support that game. Like I said, I'd rather, if there's any more big games or something outside of what I'm looking at currently, yeah, I'm buying a PlayStation 5 and buying that. And since those new racing games that I'm really having my eye on kind of have a PS5 version, it's just, well, I got about 3 to 5, I think, that came when I bought a PS4 that has a PS5 version when I bought it as well. So at least I got a couple games I can start off with for my PS5 collection. I'm just gonna have to replay them on the PS5 version. I just hope, like I said earlier with the DLC, that's the same thing. Because most games, some DLCs don't give you a PS5 version. You just have to buy that platform's DLC, even though you get the other version game. I've been talking a lot about what's coming to the channel. We won the final lap, by the way. So I guess round 13 is gonna be our fourth just easy race. And I think I didn't crash the entire race, so I'm kind of happy about that. And as we come to the line, yeah, another win for Honda. Yes! About 7/10. We had the fastest lap too. Nice. And we got 200s on the podium, so that's going to help us. K-Team is still behind us, so that constructors, it's starting to get interesting, but the Riders Championship may be almost clinched for us. Speaking of the championship, alright, we got a 3-race lead with 5 to go. So we just need these next 2 races. As long as we can leave round 15 with at least 80 points, we should clinch the championship. But the real interest is the constructors. How far we are ahead of KTM now. Almost a race. So I feel bad for Peugeot. They only have 2 bikes. They got no chance to get points. That bike's a little sorry to say, a little slow. Yeah, boy. But that's gonna do it for this video, everybody. I'm JVC1103. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I post video game content here on the channel between Mondays through Saturdays, and I hope to see you all soon for more gameplay content here on the channel. Until next time, everyone, be safe, enjoy your free time, and